Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Mumble. Welcome back to another video, and today we got the 82 plus upgrade. We're going to show you guys how I'm going to be grinding this personally, if this is an SBC you should do, and some pros and cons of this versus some other stuff. So if you do enjoy, feel free to smack the like button and subscribe if you're new. First and foremost, I am coming up on 1,000 packs. I'm going to make about 150 to 200 of these, so I should take us well past the 1,000 that I wanted to get for Team of the Year. I have a bunch of different mix of packs. I have 3 78 plus player packs. I have the 81 doubles, and I got a lot of League SBC packs. Now, my controller's broken. It has the stick drift really bad, so I'm getting a new one tonight. If I mess up a filter while doing this video, I apologize in advance. But let's get into the SBC itself. Let's see what is needed, and let's see what the cost is. So it is going to be 7 players, minimum gold. 4 of them have to be rare golds, and you need 7 players total. So that's, in my opinion, a W from EA in terms of the price. In terms of the rating and what you'll end up getting out of this, I think we're going to see a lot of 82s and 83s. And the cost of this is going to be, I would say, at most 4,300 coins. That being 500 for the common golds if you're doing buy now for the most part, and then 700 buy now for the gold rares. But you can make that even cheaper by mass bidding on the gold rares and the gold commons. However, in the past, I would tell you an easy way to grind this is find the buy now, the common golds, and mass bid for less than the buy now. We see they're going for 500 within the hour, so I'd recommend mass bidding for 400 coins. You can try that, see if you can make 100 coins per card. It's not a technically bad way to do it. There is just going to be a ton of people on this filter, so that's when I would recommend you try just a trading tip in general next to it, because you don't want to rely on just making coins from the cards that everyone's going after. That's a recipe for getting outbid. So if you guys are looking for some trading tips, I highly recommend the Silver Lib method and the Silver Eredivisie sniping method. Both of those videos will be linked in the description in the trading playlist if you want to take a look at that. But all that aside, that is a pretty good cost, 4,300. What is the pros and cons of opening this during Team of the Year? Pros is it's a relatively high rated, right? For the most part, you're going to either get a crap 82 that you can throw back into another SBC, or you're going to get a board / walkout. No other option there. So it's either a dud, or you're getting something that you can use into an SBC later on, which if you're grinding for, like, let's say the icons and the player SBCs that come available throughout Team of the Year, for example, like Zidane, this will be really good for helping you build some of these lower rated teams where you don't need crazy walkouts, but you need some 83s, you need some 84s, you need some 85s. That could be a consistent way of making them and give you a little bit diversity in terms of the packs. Now, what is the negative of this? What is the con? I would say just having one player back in return. We talked about how this SBC is going to be about 4,300 coins. Again, you can do it for a little bit cheaper, but take something like the Premium Winter Upgrade when it's still here for the next 2 days. The SBC itself costs a little bit less than 30K, so each of these teams are going to be a little more than 5K to do. This one, for example, you get a small rare gold players pack. That's 6 rare gold players. You get an 82 plus guaranteed in this. That in of itself is an 82 plus, and you get 5 more players, which if the rest of them are duds, you can throw them back into whatever repeatable SBCs out during Team of the Year, like league-specific 25K packs. I hope we get those. I don't see a reason why EA, in the past, they've always done it. I don't know why they'd take it away, but hopefully we can get that back because that grind was absolutely insane. You would need 11 gold rares in the past to do that, so it'd just be an easy way of doing League SBCs. You open the pack. If you get no Team of the Year or no boards and walkouts, you chuck them back into that. But for these League SBCs, that's not a bad place to potentially build some packs for Team of the Year. However, this goes away in 2 days. We don't know if it's coming back. So in terms of being able to grind League SBCs during Team of the Year, don't bank on them coming back out. I hope they're out during Team of the Year, but there's really going to be no way of knowing. So if you're trying to get that done, make sure you do that in the next 2 days before it goes away. Winter Bronze upgrade and the Winter Silver upgrade go away too. So if you're someone who does BPM and works your way up, first and foremost, that is a long process. It does work. It still does work well. If you're building up those 80 plus packs that you get 100 of, that can be a good way of doing it. But remember, you got 2 more days until that bonus goes away, and then we are back to the normal upgrade. So where does that leave us in terms of a grind? What pack should you make in the meantime? And what will I be doing? I think I'm done with League SBCs. I have enough League SBC run-throughs. We have quite a few packs made there. I want to go crazy on these 82 pluses. And me personally, I'm going to be doing a mix of sniping and bidding at the same time. So for example, if you're on console, I know we have the filter for the method on the web app and companion app, how to see the silver libs. But here's a good one here. If you're trying to do silver libs on console, that's the only thing you have. Minimum price $250, max price $550. You miss out on a lot of cards that are on open bid for like 900, 1,000 coins if everything's going for like 1.2K plus. But this is a way you can get a lot of silvers to pop up. Reason being, silver libs count as silver rares, so the least you can bid on them is $250. And then when it comes to the bronze rares, for the bronze libs, if you do more than a $150 start price, you move it to $250. A lot of those cards get filtered out. And then in terms of the golds, as long as you're doing at most $550, gold cards shouldn't pop up. I believe the starting point for gold rares is 600 coins. Same thing applies to libs. So if you do $550 there, you're safe from those cards. So I'd recommend there is whether you want to do this card by card or you just want to look at the market. Both are good ways to do this. Just compare price, see how much it's going for in the hour. That one's going to be about 1.8. So for me personally, I'm not bidding more than 1.2. That's what I've been bidding on most cards. But if you're not sure on like a card's price and you're sick of getting outbid, you can always compare price. There's always going to be some higher than others. This one's 1.8 again. I'm going to do another 1.2 bid. I checked earlier and everything was still going for 1.3 and 1.4 within the hour for the most part. So I would do 1.2 on everything. But that's because I checked the market. Avoid Carcass like your life depends on it. This card absolutely sucks. There's only 10 of them available for the Carcass team, so you can't even use it in the League SBC. That's why their value is not there. But I'm going to be doing a mix of that and then the Eredivisie sniping. Again, we have the videos on it, but I'll just quickly give you a filter if you don't want to watch those. I know some people don't like going back or they just want a refresher if something's working. I go to Eredivisie. I go through a couple different teams. I go through 20, NEC, and Vitesse, or however you pronounce that. Heerenveen, some people use. I stay away from it. I'm not familiar with the prices. All I do is go to silvers, look for how much buy now they're going for. I look and see everything is going for, looks like 1,300 within a couple minutes for the most part. This is extremely low. Usually these things are 2,000 plus coins. So for me, I'm looking at this and I'm looking for sniping opportunities. I'm looking if I can compare price, sell something for more in the meantime right now. But if you want even more coins, what I'd recommend doing is saving them and selling for later. So if you notice they're relatively low compared to where their price normally is, and you've been tracking it, feel free to pick these up. Oh, there's a 800 one right there. This would be an example of one that typically rises to 2K plus. Right now, in and of itself, looks like it's going for about 1,600. So I could list it for the lowest buy now to get it to sell quicker. For me, I'm just going to list it around 2K. Maybe do an open starting price like 1,700. That way, if people want to do a bid on it, if the other buy now gets bought out, so be it. I'm just going to wait for prices to rise. But yeah, I'm going to be doing those two things to make coins, and then I'm just going to be mass bidding on gold rares to use for the 82 plus SBC. In terms of the gold commons, we'll have to check out what price I'm going to be bidding. Right now, if there's going to be a lot of competition for 350 to 400 on bid, I might just bid 450 or bite the bullet and just buy them for a 500 buy now and store them all in my club. I haven't decided on that exactly, but we will be going through that on stream today. So if you did enjoy this video, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below, are you going to be doing the 80 plus upgrades or the 82 plus upgrades? And if so, during Team of the Year, let me know who you get. It's been your boy, Believ. I'm out. God bless.